Hey everybody, Jeff Kehler here. I can't count the number of times somebody asks me, what is my favorite exercise? Or if you could only do one exercise, what would it be? Well, today I'm going to show you, or I'm going to start to show you. I'm going to break this exercise down into a three-part series because it's just such a wonderful set of complex movements. If you could only do one functional exercise, the Turkish Get-Up should be it. I'm sure you'll see by the time we break this down over the next 3 videos just how many different muscle groups we can draw on, how many different movements we can do. So let's get right down to it. This is going to be designed as a 3-week progression, okay? So I'm going to show you the week 1 video. I want you to try and do this 2 to 3 times this week before you go on to the next one. Even if this feels really easy, jack up the weight and try to keep going with just these basic movements. They're going to build a sound foundation for you. They're going to make this movement much more beneficial for you, and you can get a lot out of breaking it down into simple exercises. So before we even get on to weight, I want you to just grab a shoe, a water bottle, anything like that. Okay, I'm going to lie down on my back. I'm going to bend my right knee, plant that foot into the ground, and I'm just going to balance a shoe on my fist up here. So eventually this is going to be a heavy weight, but to start with it's just going to be a shoe. Okay, I'm going to grab the ground with my left hand, and I want to pretend I'm holding onto a pole that's right into the ground. So all we're going to do is pull ourselves up onto that elbow and then push up onto the hand. We're going to break it back down slowly to the elbow, to the ground. Okay, once you can do that, balancing, you can put a water bottle in your hand, you can put a shoe up there, but we want to make sure you've got that connection first. Once you can do that, we'll grab a weight. You can go as heavy as you like. Ideally with Turkish Get-Ups, once I get people able to go above doing 5 reps per side, I say kick that weight up, take it back down to only being able to do 1 to 2 reps per side, and start building back up again. This is a high power movement. There's not a lot of danger to it as long as you focus on form and develop that first, but weight definitely helps you. So same thing with the weight, okay? Way back, weight overhead, and I'm just going to grab the ground and push with this foot, up and up. Did your knee stay up the whole way? If it didn't, you want to work on that. You want to keep the weight on the heel, that knee nice and vertical. You'll see why in part 2, but again, just back down to the elbow, back down to the ground. So that's exercise 1. The other exercise I'm going to give you, same thing. Start with a shoe, a bottle, anything, progress to a weight, and eventually get it heavier. We're just going to press that up. I want you to take a few steps, walk, turn around, come back, turn in. So just get used to walking around with the weight overhead. That's it. So you can make it maybe 4 trips, 5 trips, switch hands. That's all we're going to do. That's phase 1. Next week, we're going to do it again. 3 steps through the week, up it to phase number 2. I'll teach you the half Turkish. And then finally, week 3, we're going to take this into the full Turkish. Thank you.